Method 1. First, we're going to make soft, fluffy cloud eggs. Light, high in protein, and made without oil. Start by separating the egg whites from the yolks. You don't need any special tools. Simply pass the yolk back and forth between the two shell halves, and the white will easily fall away. The bowl for the egg whites must be completely clean and dry. Once separated, begin whisking the egg whites. Whisk steadily in one direction to build a stable structure. At first, the whites will be liquid and foamy with large bubbles. When small bubbles begin to form, add 1 teaspoon of sugar and continue whisking. You can adjust the sugar to taste. Don't rush this step. This is when air is being incorporated into the mixture. After a few minutes, you'll notice the color turning opaque white, the bubbles becoming finer, and the texture starting to thicken. Keep whisking until the mixture becomes smooth and thick, and forms soft peaks when you lift the whisk. This is the ideal stage. If you overwhip, the whites will become dry and start to separate, resulting in a tough and crumbly texture instead of soft and airy. By the way, which country are you watching from? Leave a comment below. Now heat a pan over low to medium heat. Spread a thin layer of butter evenly across the surface. You don't need much, as the air structure already makes the eggs naturally fluffy. Gently spoon the whipped egg whites into the pan. Spread them slightly and divide into small portions. Create a small well in the center of each portion. This detail not only helps hold the yolk neatly in place, but also ensures more even heat distribution, preventing the yolk from sliding to one side or cooking unevenly. Cover the pan and keep the heat low so the eggs cook slowly. Once the bottom is set and fully opaque, place the yolk into the center well of each portion. If you prefer a runny yolk, stop cooking earlier. If you like it more set, cook for an additional 30 seconds to 1 minute. The final result will have a gently puffed egg white layer, soft and cloud-like. When cut in half, the golden yolk will slowly flow out, blending with the airy white exterior. The flavor is rich but not greasy, and the texture is much lighter than traditional fried eggs since very little butter is used. This is a simple yet refined dish, high in protein, low in fat, perfect for a quick breakfast or a light meal during the day. Method 2. I tried adding Coca-Cola to eggs, and the result was truly different. It's not just about a slight sweetness, but a puffed, airy texture that's crispy on the outside and soft on the inside, something regular fried eggs rarely achieve. First, crack 4 eggs into a bowl. It's amazing that we can connect with each other from all over the world. Please like and comment to encourage us to make more great videos. Then add about 130 to 150 milliliters of Coca-Cola. If you prefer a sweeter taste with a stronger caramel note, you can increase it to around 180 milliliters. Next, whisk continuously until the yolks and whites are fully combined and no streaks of egg white remain. As you whisk thoroughly, you'll notice many small bubbles forming. This is the CO2 in the Coca-Cola being incorporated into the mixture. CO2 creates air bubbles, helping the batter expand lightly when fried. The sugar in Coca-Cola promotes faster browning and adds a slight crispness. The mild acidity in the soda softens the protein structure. That's exactly why this dish develops a noticeably different texture. Then add a pinch of salt and some baking powder. and use a fork to mix the dry ingredients evenly. Slowly pour the egg and Coca-Cola mixture into the flour, stirring as you go. Do it gradually to avoid lumps. The final batter should be smooth and slightly thick enough to hold its shape when dropped into oil, but not overly stiff. If it's too thick, add a little more Coca-Cola to adjust. Once the batter is fully mixed, cover the bowl with plastic wrap and let it rest for about 30 minutes. During this time, gluten develops just enough to hold structure. Air bubbles stabilize, flavors blend more evenly. After resting, finely chop some green onions and gently fold them into the batter using an upward motion to preserve the airiness. Pour enough oil into a pan for deep frying. Heat it to around 160 to 170 degrees Celsius. Don't go too high, as the sugar in Coca-Cola can burn quickly. You can test the oil by dipping the tip of a chopstick into it. If small bubbles rise steadily around the chopstick, the oil is ready. Scoop spoonfuls of batter and gently drop them into the oil in small round shapes. As soon as the batter hits the hot oil, you'll see it puff up almost immediately. This is the CO2, expanding and combining with steam to create a light, airy structure. Maintain medium heat. If the heat is too low, the fritters will absorb too much oil. If it's too high, the outside will brown too quickly, while the inside remains undercooked. Gently flip them until they turn evenly golden brown. When the cakes turn a beautiful golden brown, with a dry surface and a clearly crisp texture, remove them immediately. Don't wait until they become too dark, as the sugar in Coca-Cola caramelizes quickly, which can cause the cakes to brown too much and develop a slightly bitter taste if overcooked. Chili sauce is always the ultimate dipping companion for any fried dish. The thin, crispy crust breaks gently with each bite, revealing a soft and fluffy interior with a subtle aroma of green onions. Do you prefer a simple yet elegant egg recipe? High in protein, low in fat, perfect for a quick breakfast or a light meal during the day? Or do you enjoy a more creative approach, combining crispy, soft, mildly spicy, and lightly creamy textures to create an irresistibly addictive experience? One bite that makes you want another? Which team are you on? Subscribe to the channel and share this video so we can continue exploring more delicious cooking tricks together. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.